So, the second session आरंभ करिबा. Am I audible, visible? Write in the chat box. Okay. And come to global maxima and global minima. Global maxima and global minima, also known as absolute maxima and absolute minima, absolute maxima and absolute minima, or greatest and least value. Greatest and least value. Okay. Global maxima, global minima means global maximum, global minimum, local maxima, local minima, point property. Okay, global maxima, global minima means गोटे interval भितरे A ru B interval भितरे सबटो अधिक value जोटा attain करिवो किमा domain of the function रे जोटी सबटो अधिक value attain करिवो सेटा कोहे global maximum, global minimum, right? Suppose graph of a function is like this. This is a point of maxima. This is a point of maxima. So in the entire domain of the function, so maximum value is obtained at this point. So we can say that suppose this is x is equal to a point. X is equal to a is the point of global maximum. Let it be x is equal to b. X is equal to b is the point of local maximum. Right? And the question is how to find the global point of a global maximum and global maximum value or global minimum value, local maximum value, local minimum value. Write down working rule for global maxima or global minima or global extrema. Working rule for global extrema. Step 1, let y is equal to f of x be the given function step 1, find points of discontinuity second non-differentiability and points of the given domain or known as interval. For local maxima and local minima. Find points of discontinuity, non-differentiability, ends of given domain or ends of the interval, local minima, maxima and local minima. Step 2. Find values or limiting values. Find the values or limiting values of the function at the above points. Step 3. Greatest among these values is the greatest value of the function or global maximum. And least value of these values, least among these values is the least value of the function. That is global minimum value. Okay, quickly note down the working rule. तापर मु बुझेबी वर्किंग रूल काहे एमके होछि. जल्दी जल्दी लिखि दियो प्लीज. ओके, तो डिस्कस करबा. To find the global maximum and the global minimum, we have to find the points of discontinuity, non-differentiability, then endpoints of domain, and the fourth one is local extreme point. Okay. Why these points are taken into consideration? First case as well, discontinuity point को कहीं हम consideration को नबा. It is a graph. This is x is equal to a. Okay. At x is equal to a, the function is discontinuous. At x is from graph of the function, it is clear that at x is equal to a, function attains the maximum value. A graph रे हम देखुचे को point रे maximum value attain करची. X is equal to a रे maximum value, and that value is the global maximum value. कारण आउ जिते value अच्छी, all other values are less than this value. So there is a chance that global maximum value may occur at the point of discontinuity. Is it clear to you? Then second, non-differentiable points. Suppose graph of a function is like this. So x is equal to a, the point of non-differentiability, because no unique tangent can be drawn to the graph of the function at x is equal to a, but x is equal to a, function attains its maximum value. At x is equal to a, function attains its maximum value. So there is a chance that at the point of non-differentiability, function may attain the global maximum or global minimum value, right? Then third case, endpoints. Suppose we have to find the global or absolute extremum value of the function in the interval a to b. If in the interval a to b, the function is strictly increasing. In the interval a to b, function is strictly increasing. Then the global maximum value attains at x is equal to b, and global minimum value attains at x is equal to a. So there is chance that global maximum or global minimum value may occur at the endpoints of the domain. यदि हम strictly decreasing function अच्छी, so global maximum value at a, global minimum value at b. Okay. Then next case is local extreme points. So global maximum value obtain global maximum value exists at x is equal to a, where x is equal to a point of local maximum. Okay. पहले तो जानी पहले पहले हमें point उड़ा काहे की consideration को नहीं चाहिए. तो सब function रो सबू point उड़ा के calculate करिवा. Point of discontinuity, point of non-differentiability, endpoints of the domain, and local extremum points. Okay. At these points, we have to find the value of the function or limiting value of the function at these points. Then the greatest among these values is the global maximum value, and least value of these values is the global minimum value of the function. Is it clear to you? बुझी पारलो काई पॉइंट उड़ा सब कंसीडरेशन को नहीं चले समझते बुझी पारलो चैट बॉक्स रे जोड़ा यस ओके अबे जी भाई आप किसी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करवा क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 फाइंड the global max or mean value of the function and the global max or mean value of the function. How much is it? Class notes. Into government class notes. Okay. Find the global max or mean value of the function f of x equals x cube minus 3x in the interval -2 to 5. Find the global maximum or minimum value of the function f of x is equal to x cube minus 3x in the interval -2 to 5. Okay. So first of all, we have to find the point of discontinuity, point of non-differentiability. This function f of x is equal to x cube minus 3x is a polynomial function. So guys, you know a polynomial function is continuous and differentiable everywhere in its domain. So there is no point of discontinuity and no point of non-differentiability. Right? Then endpoints, we have to find the value of the function at endpoints and at local maximum minimum point. That means at critical points, f dash x is equal to 3x square minus 3, f dash x is equal to 0. This is equal to 3x square minus 3 is equal to 0 implies x square minus 1 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to 1 or x is equal to -1. যদি local maximum local minima exist করছে তাহলে এই পয়েন্ট গুড়াকরে exist করিব। And now we have to find the value of the function at x is equal to 1, x is equal to -1, at -2 at 5. So what is f of 1? F of 1 equals to 1 cube minus 3 into 1, 1 minus 3, that is -2. What is f of 1? F of 1 is equal to 1 cube, sorry, f of -1. -1 cube minus 3 into -1. That is -1 plus 3 plus 2. F of 5. F of 5 is equal to 5 cube minus 3 into 5. This is equal to 125 minus 15, 110. Then f of -2, we can't calculate f of -2 because -2 is open interval. So we can calculate limit extending to -2. So limit extending to -2, f of x, that is x cube minus 3x. When x is approaching to -2, x will approach -8 and -3x will approach to 6. That is -2. So what is the maximum value obtained among these values? Maximum value is 110. So global maximum value is global max value equals 110. Global mean value equals -2. Global max value is 110 and global mean value is -2. Right? I hope it is clear to you. बुझिपारे कि नहीं चैट बॉक्स जना आपले नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन जीवा अगली आर में नहीं फोटो तो नहीं चाहिए ये कला फिर ऊपर खुलो ना तळे तळ क्लासरूम ना बाहर तळ क्लासरूम ना तो बाहर का Uh-huh. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, okay. Next question. Find the global max and mean value of the function f of x equals x into e raised to the power x. And the global max or mean value of the function f of x equals x into e power x. এটা নিজে ট্রাই করে পেলে So here region is not given. That means we have to discuss the global maximum and global minimum value of the function on the entire domain. Your domain of the definition of the function is R. Okay. This function x is a continuous function, e power x is a continuous function, and you know continuous into continuous is continuous. X is a differentiable function, e power x is a differentiable function, x into e power x is a differentiable function. Then we have to find critical points. F of x is equal to x into e raised to the power x. So f dash x is equal to e power x plus x into e power x, that is e power x times x plus 1. So f dash x is equal to 0, e power x into x plus 1 equals to 0. So this implies e power x can never be equal to 0. It is always a positive quantity. So x plus 1 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to -1, right? So now we have to calculate the functional value. F of -1 equals -1 into e power -1 equals to -1 upon e. Domain of the function is R. So here that means the interval is -infinity to +infinity. Now limit extending towards infinity, x into e power x. Limit extending towards infinity, x into e power x. So infinity into infinity, there is infinity, highest value. So limit extending to -infinity, x into e power x. So limit extending to infinity, x into e power x, that is the extending to -infinity. So x approaches to -infinity, e power -infinity approaches to 0. So this limit takes the indeterminate form, infinity into 0. Okay. This is equal to limit extending towards 0, x upon e power x, e power minus x. Now the limit takes the form infinity upon infinity. This is, sorry, limit extending to infinity, -infinity. Limit extending towards -infinity. Apply LS rule. Derivative of x is 1 minus e power minus x. Okay. When x approaches to -infinity, minus x approaches to infinity, e power infinity approaches to infinity, 1 upon infinity approaches to 0. This value approaches to 0. So minimum value is 1 upon e, maximum value doesn't exist. So global minimum -1 upon e. Okay. Global max doesn't exist. बुझीगला चैट बॉक्स में लिखा बुझिपाल कि नहीं राजलक्ष्मी श्रुति write in the chat box, is it clear? Okay, next question. Find the global maximum and minimum values of the functions f of x is equal to e power x upon x plus 2. F of x is equal to e power x upon x plus 2. Find greatest and least value. Find the greatest and least value of the function. Solve करी आंसर को